Have you ever wondered why so many Californians are fleeing to Idaho? But should they really make the move? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the surprising reasons why Californians might want to think twice before packing their bags for Idaho. I'm here to give you the lowdown on what to expect, from the lower taxes to the lack of certain aromas you're used to in California. We're talking about a place where freedom reigns and community values are strong. So grab a snack, hit that subscribe button, and let's explore why Idaho might not be the paradise you think it is. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Lower taxes. One of the big things you're going to notice when you've been in Idaho for a little while and have a little extra money in your wallet can probably be a little confusing. You might think, did I forget to pay a bill? No. The government of Idaho believes that you are a better steward of your money than they are. They don't charge a ton of taxes. Yes, there is an income tax of 5.8%. And yes, there is a sales tax of 6%. And we do have property tax, but it's much lower than what you're used to paying in California. So, yes, the state still needs taxes. We still have to build roads and schools and provide services for some people that are in really desperate need. But it's not an overbloated system. They believe that you know what's best to do with your money, and also that if somebody is not contributing, they shouldn't be taking your money and giving it. It's a really crazy idea. I know, very confusing. But yes, here in Idaho, the taxes are much lower. Hey there, where are you from? I want to know which city you're watching our video from. Please leave a comment so we don't feel lonely. A small action like this will motivate us to make more videos. Thank you, and much love to you. Cleaner streets. Now, something that might really throw you off is as you're driving through the towns and walking along the streets, you're going to notice a lack of hypodermic needles, feces, urine, and homeless people. No, we did not just have a tornado or a flood. This is just the way that we in Idaho like to keep our streets. We don't believe that people who want to use drugs and who don't want to contribute to society or are struggling with mental health should just be staying on the streets. They should be put in programs that are going to help get them better. The criminals should probably be off of the streets. So I know down in California over the last few years, it's kind of become the new normal, but not so here. So don't worry, there wasn't a natural disaster that swept everything away. That's just the way it is here in North Idaho. No marijuana. Now, something you really are going to notice when you get out of your car for the first time and you take a deep breath, you're going to go, there's a distinct lack of smell of marijuana. That's right. There is no marijuana legal in the state of Idaho, not even medically. So when I visit family down in California, I go to cities pretty much everywhere. Everywhere I go, you can smell the grow operations. You can smell people smoking pot. Nope, not so here. Yes, occasionally during a big event, somebody might blend in and smoke a joint or something like that, but it is not a common thing, and so that can be kind of disorienting. Serious about moving? Guys, real quick, every single day I have people just like you watching these videos, and they're serious about moving to Idaho. Maybe they're beginning their research and need a little bit more information to decide if Idaho is right for them. We absolutely love it. So if this is you and you're serious about getting moved to North Idaho or anywhere in Idaho, really, I have partners all over the state. Feel free to reach out at the phone number or email address listed below. There's also the website if you just want to see what different properties are available here in Idaho. But don't be shy, reach out anytime. Low crime rates. Another thing that might be really confusing for some people is as you're walking through different towns, cities, and neighborhoods, you're going to notice a lot of cars that still have all of their windows. In fact, most of the cars still have all of their windows. And there are going to be some mountain bikes and street bikes that don't have locks on them. That is because we have low crime. We believe that the laws should be enforced here in Idaho, that society did not create the criminals, and that people are responsible for their own actions. I know this is very radical thinking for some people leaving the state of California, but that is how Idaho conducts itself. Community involvement. Now, this one is based on a lot of the videos I've seen online. Somebody getting their butt kicked or a crime being committed, and a lot of people just standing around watching. That doesn't really exist here. If you see somebody committing a crime or getting in a fight, there's probably going to be several people that get involved. And depending on the severity of it, you might even have one of them pull out a gun and hold them at gunpoint. This can be very, very confusing because in California, you can be subject to extreme litigation and civil suits if you step in and try to stop a criminal. I know Idaho's crazy, so let me read this to you. Idaho Statute Title 19, Chapter 2, Section 19. 202. A defense of self, others, and certain places. No person in the state shall be placed in legal jeopardy of any kind whatsoever for coming to the aid of another who he reasonably believes to be in imminent danger of, or the victim of aggravated assault, robbery, rape, murder, or other heinous crimes. So it's literally a statute. It's written in our law that you should step in, and it's okay to step in and help somebody, and you shall not have any legal matters that come up. No charges against you for protecting yourself or others. Again, I know this is super radical thinking for some people in California, but again, this is how our state runs. Gun culture. Now, you've probably heard about this, but I want to clarify, because again, some people are going to get confused. There are a lot of guns here in Idaho. And I know that down in California, there are guns that kill people. I don't know why, but in Idaho, our guns don't kill people. So our government protects our Second Amendment rights. People do take advantage of that. We do have a lot of firearms. So far, none of them have pulled their own triggers and shot somebody. Yes, there are people that do shoot other people. That is a thing. But our guns here are much safer than the ones they have in California. Freedom and independence. Now, something for the Californians coming here for the first time. You are going to see and maybe even smell something that you guys used to have a lot of in California. But over time, it's been going away. And that's freedom. We have a lot of freedom here in Idaho, so our rights are very well preserved by our government and its people. In fact, even when our government kind of got bamboozled during a certain event that happened recently and started to implement mandates, the people stood up and said, we're not going to do that. Thank you very much. And the government backed off. Okay, so yes, in Idaho, we do have freedom. We love freedom. It is dangerous sometimes, Freedom means that sometimes you have to protect yourself and you have to take care of yourself. You can't just have the government take care of you all the time. But we've really come to enjoy it. We really do love it and we protect it. So again, don't be confused, don't be caught off guard. It's going to be just fine, I promise. You might even learn to love it eventually. Exploring nature. Now, after you've been here a while, you are going to notice we have a ton of mountains, trails, and forests. If you're any bit of an explorer, you're going to want to go out and explore these things. And eventually, you are going to be out in the woods. A man is going to appear, coming out of the woods. You will have not seen him coming because he's going to be wearing clothing that blends in with the forest. Can I have a rifle? No, this is not a special military operation that's taking place. This is what we call a hunter in Idaho. We have a long hunting season. We have moose, bear, elk, deer, all kinds of animals that normal citizens like me, and eventually you, hopefully, will want to go out and harvest and put in your freezer this good, natural, healthy meat. So there's no need to call the police. All you have to do is ask him, "Hey, have you seen anything? Have you gotten lucky?" He's going to tell you yep or no and say, "Well, I wish you luck. That's all that's going to happen." Now be aware if you are out hiking around in hunting areas, you're going to want to wear some orange because sometimes the hunters will consume a certain beverage that will give them a little bit of blurry eyes and they'll think that you look like an animal. So just wear that orange, be safe. But yes, we do have hunters here in Idaho. All right, guys. So obviously, I'm joking around a bit and poking fun at Californians. And I can do that, right? I used to be a Californian, so it's not off limits for me. But seriously, out of the hundreds of people that have called us, a lot of them were Californians. And I would say 99% of them are people that are just like us here in North Idaho. They just want to be left alone. They just want to have their freedoms and be able to enjoy their life and not have the government take every penny that they make and tell them what weapons they can have or what cars they can drive. They just want to be free like America used to be back in the day. So, if this is you, if you are a Californian, I hope you're not offended. If you are serious about moving to North Idaho or anywhere in Idaho, you can check out our article for more information and make your decision. If you enjoyed this video, please like and leave a comment below with your thoughts on it. If you want me to make more videos about California or Idaho, let me know in the comments so we can create more content about these places. And until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.